All right, good evening to all my podcast listeners. This is your host, Brian, again, and welcome to Inspiring Educators. So now, I'm very glad that we have another colleague to be interviewed and, ask his thoughts about education and listen to his good practices. So let's all welcome a colleague of mine from digital literacy. His name is Lamine N'Diaye. Lamine, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Brian. Fine. What about things over there?
Oh, we're doing perfectly fine as well. And I'm very happy that finally we could do this podcast for such a long time. We can start our podcast now. So I'm very glad that you have the time right now. So, Lamine, to start off my podcast, okay, me and all the listeners would like to know, who is Lamine N'Diaye? Can you share something about yourself, please?
Yes, thank you. I'm Lamine N'Diaye. I'm from Senegal. I come from Chess. It is a region which is 17 kilometers from Dakar. Dakar is the capital. So I got my baccalaureate in the high school of Chess, and I get to university in Senegal, in English. Then in 2009, I began to teach. So I was sent to the south of the Senegal, an area I did not like, I did not like to go over there. But right here, I'm teaching in the south, and I got kids from college. That is from 13 years old to 17 years old, And by the way, and also I'm participating in what we call a cell. That is, all the teachers from this area are organized into one cellular, and I'm the leader.
Wow.
That is, I'm leading 100 teachers here, 100 teachers.
Wow.
from all subjects, and every year I'm writing a report, and I'm give it to the head, our regional head.
Wow.
That, yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing, Lamine. You're an educator, plus you are also leading the educators. So that is really amazing, and it's really difficult. For example, you're handling 20 teachers, but you're handling more than 100. So it was really a challenging task to you, isn't it, Lamine?
Yeah, really challenging. I learn a lot of things when I'm leading. Sometimes you got meetings where educators are not satisfied. They need more. So I learned how to manage all that feelings, and I learned how to interact with my colleagues, being soft with them, not be what do you call it? Someone who doesn't speak normally, perfectly.
Yeah.
So it helped me be a leader Yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting, and thanks for introducing yourself and how you do your teaching in Senegal. Now, to my second question, Lamine. So, of all the profession, you decided to become an educator. So, can you share us your journey? How did you start to become a teacher in Senegal?
Yeah. Really, really, really hard here. Really hard. Really hard because the first thing you have is you have to be in a short list in a short list of people from the university,
Okay.
and you are here. You are waiting for the list for the list to be chosen as a teacher. And when your name isn't in the list, the second point is you have to go to a region or a area in all Senegal, and you give another report of yourself that is your CV and your backgrounds, and you are waiting again. A month ago, when your name appear in the list at last, here you go to the village. For example, me, I'm in the region of Ziguinchor. My chief is in Bignona, and I'm in a village 30 kilometers from Ziguinchor and from Bignona.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah, very far.
so yeah, very far. Then the second another thing, another challenge is you have that is you handle your class by your own experience.
Okay, that's really challenging, you know.
And by the way, you have an instructor from the Gator who came in your class, look what you are doing, and help you overcome some obstacles.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought that, you know, since you're gonna be teaching your students with your own experiences, it was really challenging. But good thing there is someone who is, you know, guiding you, assisting you, and then would help you in your teaching, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, how did you find it? Okay. How did you found that kind of system? Was it challenging to become a teacher because, you know, you need to wait for the list, and then if you're not on the list, you need to go to a certain province or area, and then you need to report again. How did you found it for yourself? Did you got lots of challenges while, you know, while becoming or on your journey to become a teacher? Did you face lots of challenges?
Yeah. Really, really challenging. You know, I myself, I like things like this. I like challenges. I like to overcome obstacles. You know, because without obstacle, you don't have experience at all. Because if everything is easy for you, you do not achieve. You do not achieve hard working. Hard working. You don't know how to hustle, how to
Yes.
how to get from one step to another step. You
Yes.
see,
That's right. That's right.
that's why I find it's really hard here in Senegal. But by the way, the government is changing things. You know, people are now training in a high school over there in Dakar, and then they are sent to in the schools.
Well, that's good. At least the government is trying to adapt to what's really happening around the
Yeah.
world. You didn't just, you didn't just stop with the traditional way. Your government, like you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned, is adapting the new way. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
good to hear. But at least for yourself, just like what you've experienced, Lamin, and just like what you mentioned, from all the challenges, you've learned from it. And now you can say that you've overcome them and you are trained to be your best, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Really. Really.
Great, that's great, that's great. I love that, love that short story about your journey. So, for my third
Mm-hmm.
question, Lamin, okay? So,
Mm-hmm.
the whole world faced this pandemic situation with COVID-19. Not just here
Mm-hmm.
in the Philippines, not just there in Senegal, but everywhere. So I would like to know from Lamin, how does he makes his day positive despite of all the challenges? How do you keep yourself in a positive way?
Yeah, Brian, I'm so excited to answer this question because in our school, we face we face that situation. That is, our head our head got the virus, you know, and at the beginning, all teachers were afraid and they quit the school. They quit the school, and then we were obliged to manage ourselves because the head is ill, and the second was not able to manage this situation. That's why I take my responsibilities, and I call colleagues, and I ask them to discuss with all the people around the village, because it is something very dangerous for us. So when we discuss with the villagers, they understand. And by the way, I initiated what we call a group discussion where the young were invited, youngs of the village, and what it is very simple. We go all over the village, what we call station of worshipers, who wash their hands, sanitizers, you see. And when we did that, all people understand what they have to do to prevent from this COVID-19. So it was a nice experience because, villagers, I do not share the same, for example, tradition as villagers, because here they are Jola, and Jola people, they are people who put it in their culture. So I was to manage it, how to discuss with us without frustrating them.
Yeah.
And by the way, they understand what I mean, and we did it.
That's great.
We did it, really. That was really an amazing moment with villagers.
Indeed, indeed. So wow, that's really nice. So
Mm-hmm.
that kind of act you did helped you to stay positive, and also you
Mm-hmm.
help other people to stay positive, even if this COVID-19 is taking lots of lives. So really positive perspective came out from you, Lamin. And then you also
Yeah.
considered your villagers who has a different perspective, different culture, and you
Yeah,
educated them in a way that they won't be offended, right?
yeah, really,
Yeah,
really.
amazing. That's a great way of showing positivity and
Yeah.
also being informative. That is one
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, one of the traits that an educator like us must have. So, great
Yeah.
story, Lang. Great story. And
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
and
That is
now,
that is they I succeed to make them understand the dangerosity of the situation,
yeah,
and they even accept to give them money in order to buy soap
yeah.
and sanitizers.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's amazing. That's the power of educating and being concerned. You combine them
yeah,
and you save your community. And by saving
yeah,
them, it creates positivity. So
yeah,
right now, I'm very happy to hear that someone has made this situation into something that would be really helpful to his whole community. That's good. That's good to hear, Lamin. And just like what I about to mention to you, for my final question and the main goal of my podcast, Lamin, I want to know, how do you inspire your learners? How does teacher Lamin inspire his students?
hmm because and the beginning of my teaching, there was no, for example, EC, that is English club, in our school, you know. And when I asked to the elders, they say there is no electricity here. I say electricity. No, electricity is not an obstacle for English club, because English club is just the fact of organizing students and help them to like the language. So what I did was very simple. I just tell it to my head, uh, tell him that I would like to organize an English club, and I invite the best students. I enter in each classes from CZM to 3 and I took two students who got a nice level of speaking. And then I write a short, what we call a dialogue, and I ask them to do the dialogue. After 30 minutes, I realized that the best students who did it, and I take them. During all week, they pass in the classes and tell them we are organizing an English club. And you see, I, I got the kids who came from primary school,
Yes.
who are in the first the first year in the college.
Yeah.
All the students get interest in that English club, you know.
Yeah.
And by the way, I began to have activities. And by the way, we organize what we call a kermesse here. A kermesse, that is the students are here. They're playing games. And by the way, for example, if you want to challenge with your teacher, you come and you speak English. If ever you speak a word in French, you really funny. I I inspired other schools, because in this area there are 5 schools,
Yes.
and yes, and I inspired others to create English club in the area, and that was really great for me.
Yeah. That's really heartwarming, Uh
Yeah.
you did something.
Another point I would
Yes,
like
yes,
to say
please.
is also is also the fact that I got a terminal class, terminal, that is the student who are doing baccalaureate in Senegal. The fact is, I got an educator from 7 kilometers from my village, and one day he told me that he won't be able to manage the class because he is planning to go to Dakar. So I reflect about it, and I take it as a challenge. I take this class, and when I take this class, this year was the best year of the school because the result they got in baccalaureate was the highest. And by the way, I got one of my students who is doing English in the University of Cheikh Anta Diop of Dakar. And I'm so I was so happy for that. He was my first student to follow my language, my favorite language.
Yes, that's really amazing. And I was about to say a while ago, and thank you, by the way, for that, techniques and how did you inspire your student. I was about to say that you did something from nothing, because here's what I'm about to say. You started by just inviting few students. Those students who are doing good, you allowed them to become their best. And then when they got good grade, that's the time that you tell that, oh, they got the good grade because we're taking up English club. So you've shown first a good example. That's why everyone followed. And then look with that student that you've just shared with me, the story of your student. He or she is in a good university now, all because of you and all because of your love to English language. So really great way of inspiring your students, and you didn't needed lots of materials. All you used was your passion.
Really?
Your passion and your love to language. Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
And now I think it's gonna be easy for me this year because we received so much materials from the government.
Wow.
That is, we have 14 tablets.
Amazing.
Yes, and by the way, we could do what we call listening from these tablets.
It's really great.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for you and your students, your school in there. That is really something that would last forever in your students' mind because of your passion, your love, not just for the English language, but for teaching. So that was really great story, Lamine. And now, what I usually do before we end the episode, I'm giving my guests the opportunity to, if you want to invite the Senegal people, you could talk in your language, you could tell them your advocacies and your last pieces of advices to them. So right now, Lamine, I'm giving you my podcast floor. You could use your native language to talk with the Senegal people, to all the listeners, to all the educators. So go ahead, Lamine. The podcast floor is yours now.
Yeah. Okay. Salaamaaleykum, maa ngi ziar ñëpp. Di leen wax ne man la Lamine N'Diaye, man damay jàngale fii ci Ziguinchor. Maa ngi dëkk bu ñuy wax Wonk, nekk 30 kilomètres ak Ziguinchor, soriwul Bignona tamit. Anglais nag laay jàngale. Anglais moom dafa doon loo xam ne tout tànk yi ñoo koy jàng. Soo duggee collège CM def sixième ba def seconde terminale ak première di leen wax rek ne anglais moom vraiment langue bu neex la te langue la boo xam ne foo dem si àddina da nga koy soxla kon loo xam ne da nga koy soxla foo dem si àddina bi yëpp nga góorgóorlu si nga teel see góorgóorlu moo gën bon da ñun moom ñi ngi fii pour dimbale képp ku bëgg jàng anglais rek man moom soo ma contacté amul benn problème xale yi nekk Wonko Kubanaaw Kubalan ba Souda Njeeba wala fépp foo munti nekk si àddina rek man moom maa ngi fii man mun naa la jàppale ba nga bëgg anglais di ko wax suñ la expliquer nga dégg ko comme ça mu doon kii conseil bi may jox ñëpp daal mooy genre podcast bi ñu def nii man ak Brian su ngeen ko mënee di déglu baax na wala ngeen di déglu BBC ça dépend daal fexe leen ba déglu daal koo xam ne anglais lay làkk voilà loolu rek laa leen doon wax di leen jaajëfal yéen ñëpp di jaajëfal Brian maa ngi lay jaajëfal bu baax a baax jaarajëf.
All right, so that was, I'm usually impressed with the language of the people around the world. And only if God will give me the time, I really wanted to learn every language of the countries around the world. So I hope that you could spread this episode of your podcast to all your colleagues, because I myself, I will be spreading this around the world. So it's just your job to spread it within Senegal, because I'll be honest with you, Lamine, your country needs lots of educators like you. Educators who has the heart, the passion, and the dedication for their job as a teacher. So Lamine, from the bottom of my heart, from the Team Philippines, all the educators here, we're really thankful to have you in my podcast. We're really honored to hear your sacrifices, your guts, your inspiration to have a better Senegal. So, thank you, Lamine. Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you very much. Yeah, good.
So, again, this is Brian, your host for Inspiring Educators, and we've heard another inspiring teacher from Senegal. You've heard how his passion turned into gold. Gold, not just the material itself, but gold for your hearts, for your minds, and for your soul. So with that, thank you so much to all my listeners, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thanks again, Lamine. See you.
See you. Bye.